Hey, listen.
Its offense will go on the attack first.
Yeah,
And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the
yeah, yeah.
nation, David. And
That's
I
what I
know
tell you, dog.
seeing
They
the
just
defense
game, dog.
doing what they want,
I pay
when
that
they
shit no
want to do it,
attention, dog.
makes you a happy man.
Well, the defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're
What area
seeing
is it
better
in?
tackling, and we're seeing better coverage than we
Probably,
were a couple
yeah,
years
so Petty
ago.
getting
And
some
this
overtime.
defense is fun to watch. Fun
That's
to
for
watch them
Petty
on
to get
tape, fun to
overtime.
talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has
Who's
been
coming in?
consistent all year long.
Oh yeah, that what just happened. London couldn't get Patty couldn't get the water off. London had to go do it for him.
On that side of the football, and they don't have to change a lot week to week.
London and Sherman went over there and got the water off.
They do
Even though it was easy to get the water off.
if you know it, you can't do anything against them.
Oh, they're after him.
You hear me?
Chucked it away just as he was hit. Didn't have much
Yeah.
of a choice there, but to
I
get
don't know
rid
what
of.
map he was looking at.
Let's take a minute here to look at
That
the
was
big picture
that's
for
a
Kentucky.
3-5
They were
kill. I don't know what he was looking
excited
at.
about the pickup they got last week. Commitment from a 3-star defensive back, David, and when programs at this level can get guys. And here's a
Ain't doing a goddamn thing,
behind the
David.
line. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
You know, as
Just,
quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket.
just let me know, though. I need to break anyway. These niggas trying to incriminate me around here.
Really good job with ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Hey, listen. Hey, you remember Wyman always told me, talking about Kevin, sometimes you just got to suck it up and go apologize. Hell nah, man. It ain't that motherfucking fault, man.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. And the Trojans are threatening in the red zone. Looking downfield on first down. Buys a little extra time.
Yeah.
Outside the pocket, lets it go. Touchdown, Trojans! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0.
Well, one of the areas they really
listen.
focused on with this receiver in the offseason
The thing that got me is
make more plays for us in
the way
the end zone. When we're taking
that they
shots,
do,
we
the
need
way
to be
that
able
all of
to
a
set
sudden
them
this
up
Wyman don't pick
and
up
make tough catches. And
for Wyman no
what a
more.
grab
So like
right
they
there.
ain't cool. Like you don't got no information for him.
Trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be,
That
knowing
what
he's
got
going to
me.
sit down when he's not. So being on the same page, and then
You the one that you think that put him in this situation.
when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play just like he did.
The Wyman want to admit it or not, but Gary he in this situation he in now.
For this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Nah, David
blocking up front.
David Well would never he would never have trouble with David Well if Gary would let David Well alone.
And this offense has got to get some momentum early in this game and find something that they do really.
You know what I'm saying?
The pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
I don't know what made him want to mess with David Well.
If you can't protect your quarterback. In their last game, they got sacked 4
And guess what? He
times,
is.
lost the game. And so far
But
in
you
this
shouldn't have
one,
messed with the man. He should have left that man alone, dog. That man don't want to do new service. If that man don't want to do this, this man don't want to do this. Man want to take 2 weeks off. He want to go to the port. Let the man take his 2 weeks off.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Offense scoops it up and still going.
Man, listen, hey, listen. Listen, I'm going to tell you, David, who's looking that deep into it, David? He been doing this for years. We're not trying to act like we know what he's doing because we know what he's doing. If he got the time, let him use it.
From his end zone. Fields the punt and looking for
You know what I'm saying?
Not able to pop the big return.
Yeah, man.
They got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Quarterback adjusting the pattern.
Hey, David, I don't give a hell what he's doing, David.
starts a drive trying to go up top.
He ain't be the first person to do it. He ain't be the last person to do it, David.
And not much going on.
It might sound crazy what I'm saying, because you're more passionate about work than he is. You feel me? But is that man? Listen, dog. Okay, let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question, though. Let me ask you a question. What they were doing different than Omari do? So you just described Omari. Just leave him alone if they don't want to come in and work.
They always got one of these, a big arm sucker.
You just described Omari to me.
You think about USC,
I'm
that's
lying?
what I always think about. Quarterbacks, playmakers, Hollywood, Heismans.
On the run, deep down the right side. Touchdown, Trojans.
But to me, but this though, to me, it's still the same thing, dog. If Lamar don't want to do a job, he'll call him the next day. Leave them people alone, dog. Leave them people.
That's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Pressure in his face, and he lets
but I'm saying like you know how he is. You've been doing it before Wyman got there, right?
Looked really, really poor this week.
No, he been doing it before Wyman got there. Yeah, because everybody in the media shop knew how to deal with him. Like he been doing it before Wyman got here. Like, why would you put Wyman in a position like you want Wyman to discipline him? If you don't want to take a day off, you don't mind doing the work. He did on. Gary was. And Gary was trying to do it through Wyman. That's why I said he put Wyman in his position that he would put him in, because Wyman was trying to discipline Gary was. And Gary was trying to discipline him through Wyman. You put Wyman in a position that he had to eat this. Because you and him are going through it.
Because right now they just seem out of sync.
Know what I'm saying? You heard me?
This time it's complete.
He put Wyman in that position. He wanted to discipline He wanted to discipline David.
This Kentucky offense really moving the ball quickly. Wants to throw on first down. Finds his target down the middle. Caught, and he's close to a first down on the nice pickup there.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Can't get him to the ground. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down.
Well, it's a great job by the quarterback there, understanding you're being blitzed. You know you're not going to be able to hold on to it very long, so find the back. Get it into his hands quickly. Let him go pick up the first.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
You know, as a quarterback, you believe in the matchup. And my running back, if I can get him the ball in space, he's going to win a lot of times. He didn't that time. The defense was ready. Nice job in the open field making the nice tackle.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Under heat, and he gets rid of it.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. He can't wait for this game to be over.
Throws to the wideout. Picked off inside the 20, and they snuff out the threat. They drag him down at the 34-yard line.
I understand what you're saying, but I understand what you're saying, but I've left him
Nothing
alone
going
though.
right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
Find some fresh air. Finds a little bit of room and finally wrestled out of bounds at the 43.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
That'll be enough for the first down as they stop him at the 43-yard line.
I wouldn't ask him nothing. You know,
He
we
asked
did.
earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
Now on first down from the 43-yard line. Rushes on him. Fires to the wideout.
Yeah.
Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Really
But
nice job by the
what
defender knocking that one away in man coverage, and he knew coming into this one that he was going to get attacked and they were going to throw his way. So he's showing you right now he is dialed in, locked in. Really nice job on that cover.
Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end. With the
Yeah, but what I was saying by that is, I think when Gary started taking over and denying his days off, did you played a big part in all this, Gary? So why may call you? You should pick up.
To the air on first down. Dumps it off in the flats.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. Jason should have did it.
Nice gain on that play, but a little
No, he did it more than one time. He denied a man.
What you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
making side adjustments here. Second down, they'll go to the air. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable.
I wouldn't deny it, though.
Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little.
No. I'll let him take it because I'm gonna tell you why. But listen, ain't nobody following policy in the whole building. But you can't.
Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand.
No. I'm not gonna follow policy if nobody in the building is following policy. Because out the blue. No, out the blue, if you start following policy, it look like discrimination.
This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down.
It does.
A bunch.
Okay.
He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line.
Okay. I'm gonna give you an example.
Early in the game,
I'm gonna give you an example. They're not writing Patrick up, right?
It makes the game
right?
really easy.
So all of a sudden, you say we're gonna follow policy and we're gonna write Kevin up for doing the same thing what Patrick do. How that look?
First downs together like this makes it hard to defend.
So though I say sometimes you can't follow policy when you haven't been following policy. If you haven't been following policy the whole time, you can't follow policy now.
They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here this
No, but in general, like when I say that everybody in the building able to take a vacation day a day before on the payroll.
Offense, defense.
So if you allow everybody to do it, you just can't subject every one person out and not let them do it.
And he'll just
Everybody in the building is doing it.
We'll start at the 25.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can't make a policy just like with you. When they made a policy when you were coming in, that you came in on the weekend, you were taking days off, and they say David need to do it 2 days. He need to know 2 days before he take a day off.
Yeah, and these are the weeks.
Stop me.
Will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
He has been
Yeah, but the thing is, the thing is, don't try to make people follow policy when everybody else ain't following policy.
Power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
Yeah, but yes, you can. You can. What you can say? What you can say when you go downtown? They let everybody do it, and guess what? They can take the computer.
Inside their 20. Here comes the heat. And the quarterback goes
No. Hey, listen. And guess what happened? And guess what happened after that? They still letting people do it.
Is ridiculous. On point. They know how to rush the passers. Multiple guys
And
getting it done. 5 sacks, and we are still in the first half.
fair catch called for and made. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything they're playing.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
This defense needed something to happen to create some momentum back to their side. They built a deficit. QB's been very comfortable making plays. Exactly what you needed. Put some doubt in his head. Get to him. Hit him. Get physical. They get the sack on this play, and that's just what they need.
Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have
so David put it in a whole week before and they denied it.
QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic.
Hey, what were they thinking? What were they thinking? What was they thinking?
After the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete on the right side. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. The Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking downfield on first down. Thanks to grab. And he motors into the end zone.
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment.
Over there.
Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this first half as good as you possibly can.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. The give out of the gun. Not much.
Yeah, but I heard they were doing that shit before you got there, yo.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
See, and you just came in the center of it.
Motion from the back. Laterals it back.
Ain't said they make it right.
Sings it complete to the right. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. The inside handoff. And he never had a chance. Just stopped.
Hey, listen.
As soon as he got it.
Listen. This is what made Gary wrong to me. If you're going to say no overtime at all, right, that should include Patrick.
Finds the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Good play by the defense. Way to wrap them up. Way to know where.
That's what I'm trying to. You see what I'm coming at? I don't think nobody had a problem with it if nobody would have been working overtime in the building. Because you said no overtime at all, and your boy's working overtime.
Shakes off the defender. Not gonna get there. Not gonna get close as he's brought down at the 30. It's 4th down.
Man, interesting play call on 3rd and long. I think we're thinking pass and which matchup do they try to exploit, and they try to sneak a run in there, and the play's fine. I mean, they run the option very unsuccessfully, small gain, and now we got 4th down.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Phil's rivalry game in the SEC. Of course, that's almost redundant in that league.
Hey, Sid.
Check this out. Arkansas took care of business and left little doubt in doing so. And for a program that's
one thing I'm gonna tell you, you're not gonna get me.
The SEC and the old Southwest.
Hey, you're not gonna get me to disagree with you. I understand that they were wrong, but what I can always tell you, though, to me, basically, when I say Gary should have put Wyman in the better position. Now you feel it, and he should put you in a better position. And when y'all back was against the wall, it's like he turned his back on y'all. That's what I'm saying.
They were going to use their speed to their advantage and take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent.
Yeah, I hear you.
Already in the 2nd quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
You know what I'm saying?
Defense on skates that time. They finally
to me, when y'all back was against the wall, Gary turned his back on y'all.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays, the quarterback and his
you can just look
this defense right now
at how he's doing the building. Bump the building. You can look how Gary's doing me. You feel me? And how Jason's doing me. Y'all saying Patrick is new, he can't get rolled up, right? But ain't Pat the one that trained me, so how can I get rolled up if the person who trained me too new to get rolled up?
Connection knocked down immediately, and they've got it at the 25. 1st and 10 for the offense.
No, what I'm saying, you feel me?
They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before
I'm saying, like, look what I got to do in the building.
From the 25-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw it. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. Holding. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. After getting moved back, it's 1st and 20. Snap in the shotgun. Floating away. Got his man on the right. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. And the Trojans getting set on 1st and 10. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll try the run. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
And this QB's had some success, man, throwing the football in the end zone. Like 3 touchdown passes today. Nice job by the defense responding, right? Don't give up more big plays. Understand he's going to be aggressive and take shots.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And it is a good idea to gang tackle. First guy couldn't get him, 2nd guy finally did.
And you know exactly what time it is when you get down here in the red zone. You got to be able to run the football. But when you got a back like this who punches the ball in the end zone consistently almost every single game, you are going to feed that animal the rock.
Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. And the Wildcats buried deep in their own territory, just trying to find breathing room on 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. And they got him for a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
The returner brings it out to the 30, and the USC offense will take over.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
What's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
Gonna sling it on second down. Got his man. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
To the air on first down. It's complete to the right. On the move at the 30. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Off play action on first down. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, a lot of ways to describe those first 2 quarters in Lexington, but let's just go with notable. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true 3-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Old Commonwealth Stadium and Kroger Field.
Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. Might be changing the route. Looking to throw on first down. Shoots it to the left. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there.
Well, offenses should focus on their guys and making sure so-and-so guys get so-and-so touches. And, you know, listen, they're featuring this guy. They're going to throw it to him. He's going to be the primary target on a lot of times. I can't be wrecked.
Oh, he's got some space. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
This is going to be a big key for him, David, with the lead here in the second half, running the football, right? Staying on the field and bleeding the clock.
Yeah, run the football. You're ahead. You can be a little bit more conservative. But again, this opens up the pass. This keeps everything in balance for this offense.
And I think after that play there, you're seeing how this offense is staying committed to having some balance. They've had so much success early in this game throwing the football, right? They've been lighting the scoreboard up through the air, but they also want to keep the defense on their heels, so you continue to run the football. Even if you're not breaking off 60-yard TD runs, you got to have that balance.
The Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Quick handoff. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, Just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. They'll go to the ground. Pulled down after a pickup of 4 to the 27.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down.
Now, what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
It's 4th down, and they can make the field goal from here, but it looks as if they're going to leave the offense out there. They've got enough for the 1st down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
And these are the plays you know exactly what you're going to get up front. The offensive line does a great job blocking. Just create a little bit of a hole, pound through that hole. That running back, they can't tiptoe, they can't dance. Run north-south and get that 1st down. Nice job.
Now the connection takes it to the 11. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They're going to run it to the right. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on 1st down. 2nd down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed 1st down on 2nd down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on 3rd down.
Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal.
This is one of the top 10 offenses in the nation in getting 1st downs. To do that, you got to have balance. You can't always throw for it on 3rd down. You've got to be able to run it as well, and they've got a dude in the backfield.
Touchdown, Trojans! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. And with that latest touchdown, he's looking to etch his name alongside the Trojan Immortals at quarterback.
Yeah, and there's so many stars that have played quarterback at USC that when they get the ball and they do their damage, guess what? They win big-time trophies. And this guy, you have days like this, week in and week out, you will be recognized as the best player in college football.
After taking another look just to confirm everything, the officials on the field got it right. Play will stand. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency.
And try to find something positive with this offense. Forget about the safety. Those don't happen very often. Try to get some 1st downs together. Get some good mojo going.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Lets it fly. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Looks it all the way in, and now turns his attention upfield. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Power football with the run. Got enough for the 1st down and wants more. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. They'll give it to him again. There he goes. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. He's now up to 95 yards rushing in this one and within striking distance of a 1,000-yard season. Under fire. Quarterback strolling away from heat. Caught in the backfield, it's Wood. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
I love when QBs break the pocket and still look to attack. Because as soon as you break the pocket, I'm thinking, oh, man, he's going to take off and run, and I might come up. But those big plays can be made down the field. Nice job by the quarterback keeping his eyes down the field.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And listen, the offensive line has to do their job, but a really good job by the running back, understanding where his hole is. Go hit it, get the first down, don't mess around. Nice job following his hole, getting positive yards.
Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
And that is why this guy is a true dual-threat quarterback. You've seen him all game, hurting them with his arm, already over 200 yards passing. And how about his running ability now? And flashing that on the option play. There's a variety of ways he can take the game over, and the defense is figuring that out fast.
It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Trying to pick it up on the ground. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called guys offensively all game long or who's been on the field, what personnel groupings there have been. They're simply executing at a higher level than this defense. And they're keeping their foot on the pedal here in the fourth quarter.
Kentucky, 3.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Bring in the heat. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. The 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Here's a throw downfield late. He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. Bringing it back. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. And, guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they try to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah, and listen, this makes the post-game handshake fun sometimes. If you do choose to rub a little salt in it and keep chucking and keep scoring, I'm here for it, Jesse. Like, your job is to score points. It's my job to stop it. Keep the foot to the accelerator. Keep trying to play ball.
I agree 1,000%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handling it.
And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
Hey, 3rd down and short, you know the quarterback absolutely is going to be a part of the run game. The defense was not fooled, flew up, made the tackle, stick that fist in the air, 4th down coming.
Off play action. Makes the grab. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this. Come out and just dominate opponents. Start from finish. Nothing to worry about. You just know you're better. You're going to do you, put up a bunch of points, and win by a lot of points.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Powell.